Okay, hello parents and carers at ECC. Tom Inman, head teacher here, just sharing a short video update accompanying our parent carer update, which we're sharing alongside this. I wanted really to take the opportunity to thank you very much for the support that you have given us at the start of the academic year. To share a little bit of positive news around successes and celebrations, and to just update you on a few school matters. So firstly, just to say thank you. We've had a really positive start to the academic year as a whole. Students have come back in a really great place. We've had 91% of all of the entries on class charts being positive. That's not to say things are perfect, they're not, and we continue to work really hard in the areas where, and with the individuals where we need to make sure that we get it right with the support that we have, and obviously we're being really clear around our expectations, and those expectations really being driven by those new core values that we have set up with our new vision of belonging, ambition and responsibility, and hopefully that's coming through to the students loud and clear, and your reinforcement and support of that is really, really valued. So thank you very much for all of the support. Please, if you have any misunderstandings or worries, get in touch, because 9 times out of 10 it's just a miscommunication, so that we can all work together. If you are making contact, please remember that your first port of call is your son or daughter's tutor. Many of you met those tutors online last week, for which thanks for your time. If for whatever reason you didn't and you don't know who your child's tutor is, please talk to them. It will be on their timetable. They should know. And if you want to get in touch with them but you're not sure what they're how to do so, please just email into the school admin address and ask it to be forwarded on to your child's tutor. And of course, behind that then sits the head of years and the other and other pastoral teams and other teams in the school, who some of you will have direct contact with. But the tutor is often the first and the best port of call for minor questions and issues. That positivity stretched into open evening, which was the week before last. We had over 1,500 people through the doors and a really, really positive buzz across the school site. So thank you very much to all of the students who just acted as brilliant ambassadors, and obviously to you and obviously to the staff for their support in a really, really important annual event in sharing our vision and our aspiration for our young people in the future. As you will know, we are on a journey around joining a multi-academy trust, TEDRAG Trust, if all goes well and if the review of the consultation goes positively. So to update you on that briefly, there's been a little bit of a delay coming from the Department of Education, and that's all associated with the timing of the general election, which has meant that the Department for Education approval of the multi-academy trust transfer has not been able to take place yet. That is taking place later this month on the 21st of October. So if that approval is then achieved, then the governors will formally review the consultation responses that so many of you engaged with so brilliantly back in the summer. And if that is positive, then there will be a formal decision to progress to membership of the TEDRAG Multi-Academy Trust. And we still would hope that would happen early in the calendar year of 2025, so as soon as possible in the new year. We know that obviously with our work with the trust, that's strengthening our ability to do lots of things, and actually it's supported our capacity in the senior team with some of our changes in staffing over the summer to be able to really step in with the capacity that we need, as well as in lots of other ways around the school. One of the other things that we can do with the trust is we can look at getting parent feedback and make some comparisons, both with trust and with national responses, to help us identify the areas that we continue to need to work at. So we are associated with this video in the update asking parents if they would mind giving us 10 or 15 minutes of their time to give us some quite in-depth feedback around their experience, your experience or your son or daughter's experience at school. There's quite a few questions on there that enables us to really probe some areas that we want to explore, and we can then look at those responses in relation to a sort of local and a national comparison benchmark. That's massively helpful. So if you can give us that time to respond, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. We've had some brilliant success already this year. We've had the High School Musical crew performing in front of the open evening. We've had real success on the sports field already. We've had success across the school in a range of ways, and we've had the first of our house competitions, House Hoops, last week, starting to build that house identity that we're stepping into over the next year. So loads of fantastic things. We've also, as part of that House Hoops competition, that was part of a charity day raising money for Snackback, a local charity. So loads of brilliant stuff going on. We need and ask for your ongoing support to allow us to be able to focus on the things that matter most, which of course is the students, their experience and their learning, and where needs be to support us to reinforce those expectations so that we can continue to serve your children as well as we possibly can. But as ever, what I try to do is highlight how incredibly privileged we feel to serve this community and in particular work with your sons and daughters. They are an absolute joy and a pleasure to work with. They make every day brilliant to be in school, and we continue to love working with them. So thank you very much for your ongoing support, and we will be in touch again soon.